Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We live here as we've been doing continuously. This is Stochastic Full League. We have Wiltord versus Senator. Let us have your pictures. Look at the camera. Let's go. Umpire. Wait. So, on table. Let's start on now. So, you guys can start. We'll wait for Tata. Race to five, ladies and gentlemen. Stochastic Full League, Division 1. Senator on table 1 versus Wiltord. Come here, meeting. So the game has started on table 2 where we have uh, Owen and Tatum, and on table 1 we have Senator and Wiltord. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's because they're fully going on. Same structure, race to 5. We have Tatum versus Owen from first stack. Nice shot by Tato. Please don't forget they all have 45 minutes to the end of the game. So players have just 25 seconds to decide. This is a tough match. In case you don't know Owen, Owen is one of the top players in first start, and we all know Taton already, one of the top clinical player we have in Nigeria. He's currently in Division One, and I'm sure he's moving to Pro Division if he could perform well. So two players are going to be qualified to are going to be promoted to the Pro Division from Division One, and we are starting the training for Division Two. And the players you should be expecting are Rodrigo, Samilari, Tino, Toyo, and many more players like that. These are the players you should be expecting in Division 2. And from Division 2, three players are going to be qualified to Division 1. And from Division 1, two players will be qualified to Pro Division. Last week, we ended the Pro Division. Nice performance from Rotod. Umpire, loud scores, please. Senator 0, Rotod 1. That's the update from the umpire. Yeah, so these are the league modification by Snookerz. We are trying to work with time and we are trying to save time. Once the player drops the cue for the 25-second start, it doesn't matter if you want to break or you want to pause. So that helps us organize and save a lot of time rather than people wasting time, especially when the player is leading. So these are like strategies we put in place to make the pool get better. So in case a player is leading and they want to use the opportunity to waste time, as long as you place the white ball on the table, your time starts. You get, and I think that is pushing our players up to the professional level. So far, we have Taton and Owen, and the score remains 0-0. On table one, Senator Wiltord, and Wiltord is leading 1-0. And don't forget, guys, we have an amazing match later this afternoon, which is Obari at Obari Ijimu. Is the Snookerz League is raised to five. Yes, this is a professional league by Snookerz, and the division matters. So right now, this is Division One. So you can't expect what they are playing in Premier League with what they are playing in Division One, just like normal. Uh, Football League. Ooh, that was close for Tato. So the visit is not yet implemented, so they can visit as much as they can, but they just have 25 seconds to decide. That means to play the ball, or else that is timeout. And Snookerz Pro League is happening every Saturday. Owen 0 on table 2, Owen 0, Tato 1 on table 2. After this match, we have a very tough match is coming. We have Spartans on First Act versus Sauti. Sauti used to be our uh, number one in the regular division. And Kalam versus Oge. Kalam versus Oge on this Heyball table. Nice shot by Wilford. That is one shot, two balls on table one. We are showing our table one live on TikTok and our table two live on YouTube. So, guys, we are bringing you such an entertaining sport on the two platforms right now. We also live on, we are active on YouTube, we are active on TikTok, we are active on Facebook, we are active on Instagram. On Instagram, we have 25,000 followers. So, yeah, on Facebook, we have 40,000 followers. Yes. So, if you are yet to follow us on other platforms, please do. Snookerz League is getting more and more interesting. Last week we played international league on Snookerz where we have Jinte, where we have Hazard from Uganda, Jinte from Malawi, where we have Oji, the winner of the Pro League, and we have Sheu Bamidele, the second place player in the Pro League. Congratulations once again to Oji for winning the Pro League. And any benefit that is coming through Snookerz, it comes from the top players downwards. So if we need two players to represent Snookerz in any qualification or game right now, Oji is our best choice, followed by Sheu Bamidele, followed by Banty Q, followed by Big Boss, then followed by Adejairo, then followed by Waliu. So just so you know, guys, Adejairo and Waliu has relegated to Division Two, Division One. Adejayo and Walu are already relegated to Division 1. So now we are looking for two players from Division 1 that will be promoted to Pro Division. And Division 2 is coming up next week where we have players like Samilari, where we have players like Tino, where we have players like Rodrigo, where we have players like Eti, where we have players like Oyo. Top players like that are going to be playing Division 2. So guys, sit tight and enjoy this league, guys. Let's see what Senator is going to do with the black ball. Nice shot. Nice shot, guys. Senator is coming up with record at this game, guys. Senator now one, record one on table one. And guys, don't forget we have 45 minutes for the entire game, and they have less than 35 minutes in this game, guys. Yeah, God bless you. About on good information, so the instruction is there for the players. They can call for extension, and I think we need to educate them more regarding the extension. But it's one extension per frame. You understand? One extension per frame. So it's already there. If you go to Snookerz League and you read the about, you see like in the about the instruction about extension, and also players can actually take break within a match, and that's one of the reasons we said 45 minutes. So we calculated an hour for a game. So within that 1 hour, so you can take extension, you can go for break so that at least 45 minutes is the actual match. Then you have additional minutes for miscellaneous, if I would say. Yes, one extension per frame. That's how we structured it. And thanks for your intelligence, Overton. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it very well. Obanatan. Yes, yeah, that's the idea. So it's also interesting that we have break and run and we have golden break because this is a sport, not an association. So we are doing exactly what is Senator playing such a fantastic performance this morning. On table one, guys, Senator is amazing right now. So all the balls to the cushion since he can't find his ball. But I think he hit it too much. Yeah, so Snookerz League is a point-based league. So every frame by default is 1 point. But if a player is able to do if a player is able to do a golden break, that means if a player is able to pot the black ball in on break, that's 2 points. And if the player is able to do break and run, that means you break the ball and you're able to clear the table. What a fantastic shot by Tatum. Tatum is leading over 2. And don't forget, right now, Tatum is the leader of the table right now with a lot of margin clear. Tatum is really proving himself to be among the pro division and he's not even, he's not in for argument, he's just in for performance. He just wants to win and let us understand that he is a pro player. He deserves to be in the pro division. And he said he's not going to prove himself by talking, he's going to prove himself by playing. And he was glad to join the Division 1 and he's already proving himself as he mentioned. Like, and I love that idea and initiative from Tatum. When we selected the top 6 player, he's not a very active player on Snookerz, but he told us that he's not going to argue for his post. He's going to show us where he belongs to, and I'm seeing that already. And guys, I would appreciate if you can like this live. Let us take it to 10K as usual. Every match we try to take the match to 10K likes. So let us do that as usual. Like that's the love we can use to promote these players as much as we can. So if we are over 100 viewers now, this is Owen from Fairstack and Taton, and the score is 2-0. You can see the digital scoreboard from Snookerz 2. Thank you, we, for the gifts. We sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for the love and support. And others that, yeah, to compete on this level, like we said, we know there are a lot of top players in the country, but the issue we have in the country in general is that a lot of us don't have data. Yeah, Oriade is going to be there. So Oriade is going to be in Division 2. So what I'm trying to say is there are a lot of top players, but what we lack in general has been quality data, you know. So because of that, that's where we have Snookerz. As much as we know there's a lot of good players, please let us start encouraging our players to register on Snookerz. We need to keep our data. We need to be able to have interesting arguments. The only match that happens that we have the record is the match that happens on Snookerz. So as much, ooh, that was a shot from YouTube. As much as we know that you might be a good player, but if you don't have your record, there's no way for us to prove that you are actually that good. So please register on Snookerz. Challenge player. You can challenge any player on Snookerz. And if you want it to be interesting, inform me, inform us on Snookerz to make it very clear. Taton is open for a challenge, Kalan is open for a challenge, South is open for a challenge, Wiltord is open for a challenge. It's not necessarily on this Chinese table, it can be on any of your 7 feet table. This player, wow, Senator is really proving himself right now, guys. On table one. We are seeing that on YouTube right now. Oh, it should have added enough energy to that ball. But let's see what it's going to do here. My God, my God, fantastic shot by Senator, guys. Senator is in this game, guys. Senator, please let's share this live. Let's share this live, guys. The guy I told you is going to be exceptional in the league is already doing it, guys. And that's Senator. He's leading real third right now. He's leading real third right now, guys. But I'm sure we thought he's going to come back in this game heavily, heavily, heavily. Sorry, umpire, you need a break. Okay, match time. So we pause the match clock in case you are watching on YouTube. Yeah, we third match is happening live on YouTube. Okay, they said Owen 0, Tartan 3. Umpire, please, umpire, whenever you have the chance, always come and check in case TikTok want us to drag those puzzle. You understand? So that I can drag the puzzle. Senator is that young lad coming from First Start, the upcoming performing player. He is one of the players that said he does not want to play any game that you know Snookerz is not recording his match, and that's why he's even. The funniest part is he was selected for Pro Division. Why? Because he's very active on Snookerz. He played the qualification for Pro Division due to his performance on Snookerz. So he has been playing consistently using Snookerz app. And please mind you, while we respect a lot of top players, and we know there are a lot of top players, but we cannot rate any player that does not have data on our platform. It is a very difficult process without their data on Snookerz. And I hope people uh, that understand how the system works, we understand that there's nothing we can do about it. And guys, have we all actually registered on Snookerz? You don't need to be a player only to register on Snookerz. You can actually be a sponsor, a supporter, or anything. Thanks a lot for learning. Thank you so much. Let's make a pool. Let's get this thing a bit interesting. Let's start a pool. What's the pool going to say? Nice shot from Wilford. Who, who are you waiting for? Senator or Wilford? This is a draw right now between Senator and Wilford on table one. On table two, Carton is still doing his thing against Owen, and the score right now is 3-0. Guys, we're about to hit the 10k before the end of this match. That's how we do, guys. Let us just keep the energy rolling. We're about to hit our usual 10k per match, so let us do that. No pro player is sagging. We can only apologize if the vest we created for some of the players are a little bit not their size. You get, so they have to like, so. Kalam. So our players are not sagging actually. It's just the vests are a little bit short, so they have to like adjust to. Yeah, people like this China name are not people I really love to reply to because they're just people that love to, discourage the process. And I'll be saying it blank and clear. As much as we want to say it, all the people we call professionals, they now happen to be professionals in one day. And we can see the foundation of food in Nigeria by default. So all these things has a process. So if someone wants to sit around and start complaining bitterly about things that are not working, then all the best. But yeah, we are always about good initiative and encouragement. All we can do is encourage our players and see them get better. Always 0, pattern 4. So if you think you can challenge Owen, feel free to challenge him. He's open to challenge games and I'm willing to cover it. If we see anyone in the audience willing to challenge Owen in this match, then so we have less than 20 minutes in the first table on table one, which the score right now is 2-2. Biggest, yes, yes. Also, we don't encourage the idea of C black, but we encourage air start. So there's nothing like C black. If you want to win, win plain blank, okay. But if you want to give someone air start, which is okay, it happens, then we can encourage air start. But C black is not a game we can keep a record of. We can keep a record of air start because we have an algorithm that calculates the logic between your wins and the air start that you give a player. You understand? So that will increase your rating if you win, and you won't have much rating if you lose against someone that gives you expert, that kind of thing. So yeah. So guys, I know how we always feel, but I will encourage us to also take our time to look at able able games also. Then you'll be surprised that our players are not doing bad. I can share a link with you. Caesar is actually playing one right now, and you'll be surprised about what you're going to see. Yeah, they are fine players, but there are some instances everything is not about potting. Let's forget about safety. Safety is part of pool. Safety is part of pool. And that's the sincere truth. Why we want our players to support as much as possible, but that doesn't make them to take any unnecessary risks because they need support. Oh, that would have been the shot of the day by Wiltord on table one. That would have been the shot of the day. I would have screamed la 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 la. Unfortunately, the ball did not go in. So, like we said, the Snookerz Pool League is an open league which is sponsored by Big Girls and brought to you by Snookerz. So the idea of the league at the end of the day is you get paid for playing the league and you don't have to pay to join the league. Can you see the beauty of the league? Yes. You don't pay for playing, but you get paid for playing. And that's the idea. So even though you win or you lose, you are still going to be paid. And we are going to work on how to perfect that more clearer. If you want to make it an entertaining game, just like Premier League football. Okay, I guess that's it. That was the week's. He decided to end the game himself, and that is free by Wiltord. So Wiltord is back in the game right now, guys. Tato and Owen, ladies and gentlemen, will this be the last swim or not? Immediately after this match, we have Sauti and Spartan, ladies and gentlemen, and the last match is Oge and Kalam. Sauti and Spartan will be playing on the next available table. They'll be playing on the next available table. TikTok, TikTok, YouTube. Dimension from YouTube, I agree with you. So after this league, we are writing for support so we could start what we call Stokazi Foundation, uh, uh, Stokazi Foundation for upcoming. So we'll be doing that in school. So all these things require a bit of effort. Unless we want to start lying as if it's easy, then we are open to anybody willing to dedicate their time. So it's going to cost us time, it's going to cost us money, and that's just plain blank. Okay, it's going to cost us a lot of things, and nobody's willing to dedicate that kind of special effort. And the only way we can get started with this is to start something, because if a league is not going on, is that if events are not going on and we're just waiting for sponsorship all the time, then nothing is going to happen. So Sukazi is taking this responsibility on their own hands to make sure like this league is happening, right? So what Dimension asks is, why are we not having like this kind of um youth kind of foundation where we have smaller or younger ones playing pool, so that people does not see it as like like a gambling kind of thing, because everybody has this idea like pool is gambling and this kind of thing, which is true. But yeah, so Kazi is trying our best to change the dimension. As you can see, this league is totally free. You can ask anyone. You don't pay to join the league. You only perform to join the league. So if you have your data on Stokazi League, definitely you've been performing, and we'll check the numbers of wins that you have. Then that will determine the division you are going to be, right? So, and that's the idea. It's still a foundational thing. We are open for more sponsorship, more ideas, anybody that could actually add something meaningful to the league. You understand? So this is not the end of it. This is just the start of it. And as you can see, this is Division One. We've already completed the Pro Division, where Shea Bamidele, Banty Q, Big Balls, and the likes. Wali, they've all played Oji. Oji is the winner of the Pro Division, and two people from Pro Division has been relegated. So this gives us a circular, continuous event. Now, this is Division 1. We have just two people to qualify from Division 1 to Pro Division, and three people will be disqualified from, will relegate from Division 1 to Division 2. And as you can see, dimension, if you understand according to your intelligence, because I understood what you dropped. So according to what you just mentioned, that's how we can have like a circular event to go on like this. You understand? So right now the score is 4-0 between Tato and Owen. Is this the last shot or not? That was a 5-0 blank. And let me show you guys the. Oh, I can't show the table. Can I share my screen on TikTok so I can show you guys the table? Or else you have to go to Snookerz to see the table, but we can show the table on YouTube, because right now I'm sure Taton is crazily topping the table. So let me read out the table for you guys, because we've updated the table. So right now, Taton is leading the table with 10 points clear. The next person after him, which is number 2, is Victor, and Victor is just 4 points. So, and Snookerz League is a point-based league. So right now we have Spartan and Sauti on this table, please. Yes, yes. Let's start immediately. Spartan and Sauti on table 2. So we're about to start the match between Spartan and Sauti. Yeah, thanks for that. Umpire. So is the witness that your game actually happened. Okay. Wait, let the engineer set up your score. It's the next match now. This is the current game they are playing. This is Spartan and South. No, it's not the controller you go first now. Just copy it and paste it here. Just leave it like this, please. So now we have Spartan versus South Sea live on TikTok. Now, guys, this is the match you guys want to watch. This is like, I don't know if the right word is heavyweight. Yes, these are two strong men. That's how I can define it. Two strong men right now. So the boy is already on the cushion on table one, so it makes no difference. Um, Dimension, I agree with you, but the issue right now is we are mostly concerned about the standard of table, and right now, to really make a game like this happen, we need a standard table. Even if we want to play the league of blackball rules, yeah, which I agree with you. But right now, the in terms of table and the standard of table I've seen so far, without arguing, this is one of the best table you see in Lagos for especially for pool games, and that's why we went with Heyball. You understand? Every arena there's always one complaint about their table or not, but this is a direct table from Joy Billards themselves. So this is a standard table, and that's why we went with Heyball because we want to give it like this standard look. And trust me, if a player can perform well on this table, as much as we want break and run, I can tell you like their performance gets even more better on the blackboard table. The only difference is the rules. But I can tell you the way they pause their focus, direction, and accuracy actually gets better playing on this table. Because firstly, it's a big table, difficult pockets. Now imagine they are playing on a soft table with a table that accepts anybody that comes to it. You understand? So for me, I think we this is the right choice, and the best is to start than not to start at all. So now that we're already in the match between Sauti and Spartan has already begun. Guys, we were able to hit our 10K like in the last live, and this is already another game again, and we are yet to hit the first 10K. Let's use the first 10K before we go to the next one. The table is a 9 feet table. The table is a nice hit table. Uh, yeah, the issue right now is the table, right? The table, the location, and I don't think there's anyone anywhere willing to, invest that much to make all this kind of thing happen. And even when we start talking about entry fees, so people even start talking about they want it for free, all this kind of stuff. So for now, we are only able to like use the event center we can use. So if and the rules is if they didn't finish this table before the last 3 minutes, that is the last match. So we hope they finish it before the last 3 minutes, or else this will be the last match because there is no essence of pushing them to play another 3 minutes that will take longer than that. So this is the last 3 minutes. Tap on 150 blank. Sparta on 130. Oh, I guess definitely this is the last match. This is the last match. Last frame, I mean. This is the last frame. Hmm, that's a great shot. And guys, if this goes in, and that's all, can we do it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I can see the passion on Senator, but don't forget the table is still not loyal. The table is not loyal. Trust me. And that's a shot from Wilford. And that's the end of the game. Yes, that's it. It is less than 3 minutes. Yep. That's the final score. Sportsmanship, shake before you go now. Shake, shake, shake. Wilford, shake before the guy go. Yes. Yep. Get ready, Abi now. No time again. So the score is 4-2, right? Umpire. The score is 4-2. Yeah, you can see Senator is a little bit not happy with himself. Yeah, that's an advice to Senator. He needs to calm down a bit and not play with anger. He's trying to see how we can correct his previous shots. I need to show you the table. The players are already showing us their assist parts. That's why I need to show you the table right now. I'm supposed to change at the restroom, but forgive them for that. So guys, hey, this is the wrong league. Forgive me. Let me show us the right league. This was the international league. This is not the league I intended to show us. Uh, I'm going to fix that now. So let's check the table. The table right now, you can see Taton is leading the table clear blank. This is on YouTube right now. So Taton is leading the table. He won his last game 5, the second game 5. So it's like look at his point difference 9. That means they only score. They only he only lost one swing. You don't get. He only lost one swing, and he won like all his 10 swings. So this is like 9 swings by Tatum and one lose. Okay, we need to end your third game to also update the table. So let us. Alright. So now let us look at Wiltord now. Wiltord is in second place, Staton is in first place, and we need just 2 players that will qualify to the pro division. And this is the second game, and they are going to play close to I think 7 game each, and this is the first 2 weeks. This is the second week. Yep. So guys, that's the table. We have Kalam versus Oge right now, guys, and they are already on the table. So let us get their score line, score overview. Okay, and that's it. Oge and Kalam. That's the game happening right now. Hmm? Yes, I'm ready. Shit, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shit, okay. Okay. Umpire. Senator, please don't disturb the game, please. Okay. Now on table one, which is on YouTube, we have Kalam versus Oge, guys. This is one of the biggest game we are going to see today on Division One. Eh? Hmm? 3 points. It's points. It's 3 points. Guys, this is Oja and Kalam on table one, the match we've all been waiting for. And so far, so Spartan is leading on the table two. Foul, that was an air ball. That means none of the ball touched the cushion. Guys, this is the second game and we're supposed to take the like to 20k, 10k per match. And this is another match and we are still yet on 11k, guys. This is a ball rules, guys. So it's just a red ball in hand. So timeout. Kilani, first match time. Mm-hmm. So we are to restart the shot clock and start the. We've already paused the match time. So power is out for now. So it's to be up in the next 2 minutes. Yes, guys, and we are back. Yes, we are back, guys. Spartan is leading Sauti 2-0. Sauti used to be a champion of the regular division. This is Jack and Joy Billiards, Ikeja. August alarm is still 0-0 on table one. Spartan is leading Southie now on table two. Spartan 3, Southie 0. What did you just do? What rate did Kalam just take now? Seriously. Wow. Wow. If you are watching on YouTube, guys, that's Oge and Kala. Yeesh. Oge is leading Kala now. Um, I'll get two. Kalam zero. Okay, yes, there's knife foot. Who is this? Bolade. Yes, Bolade. We have a connect with Active Zone, and they are among our arenas. And there's also the same knife food that you are talking about here at this venue. You get, but I've not seen. I have a lot of updates to do right now. Okay, so as I was saying, I don't know if that's yeah, yeah, I think it was the competition that they played last. Another competition is happening today, and we are going there at Obaru or Obaru. And also regarding active zone, like I mentioned, at Agege, yeah, we know the location of that place. So guys, Spartan is going with full force in this game against Saudi. This is 4-0 already, and this might even be the end of the game if he wins this time around. And we have Oge and Kalam 2-0, Oge 2, Kalam 0 on the 9 feet Heyball table. Nice shots. Nice shots. Hmm. Okay, doing wonders. Shots. Okay. Okay, three. Nice. Almost a nice safety by Spartan, but didn't go as he planned. So guys, Division 2 is starting next week. And guys, if you are yet to register on Snookerz, we would advise you guys to register. Wow, that was a shot by Spartan. We advise you to register now and start pushing for challenges so we can have your data on Snookerz. There is no way we can know if a player is good without a data. Even though when we a lot of people can say they are good or not, so that we can know everybody can have a that's the that is the end of that table. So the I don't know what happened to that table. The people winning on that table is winning crazy. I mean crazy. So guys, I'm going to move the camera to table one so that we can all watch from YouTube and also TikTok at the same time. Kalan versus Oge, and the score is 3-0. So we can watch the last match together. Sorry. Kalan versus Oge. And this is it, guys. This is the last match we are rounding up. And guys, as you can see how amazing this is, Guys, the score is 3-0. Registration is free on Snookerz. You can ask. Registration on Snookerz is free. That was an amazing shot from Kalam, guys. Kalam is going to get three. Kalam one. And we are 25 minutes into the game. Registration is free. You just need to be registered on Snookerz as a player. Senator, guys, with a stable internet today, I don't think anybody was able to complain about the internet. Like, at least we have like 90% stable internet today. And thank you all for staying even at the bad times of the internet. I agree with you dimension. Hmm? Kumashu, Mashu, Awa. Actually, yeah, we have 20 minutes left in the match. Hmm? Good fighting. 3-1. Nice shots. I'll get 3, Kalam 1. And this is the last game of the day. Sorry about that. Ooh, that was a shot from Oge. Let's look at the right row. Oge 4, Alarm 1. Oge 4, Alarm 1. Jagumolu, this is the final match. This is the final match, but will this be the final frame? This is the final match for week 2. And Tartan currently is leading the table, followed by Spartan. Hmm. So if you've registered as a player on Snookerz, and if this is your first registration, you need a challenge to let you have an activity. So probably look for someone else that is closer to you that can register, and you guys can challenge it. Because if you challenge these top players and they don't know you, they might not accept your challenge. So the best thing you can do is look for someone closer that is. Is this TikTok still working? Nice double. Nice double. Ooh, yeah, the next one it will be back. At least it's still far better than the previous experience, I'm sure. So yeah, the network will restore itself, and I'm sure it has restored now. The score is 4-1. Kalam is still holding up to his game and not giving up. Shot from Kalam. Nice control. Oh, stay behind. Oh, shit. Let's see what's going to do with this ball. 10 minutes left in the game. Ah, that was close. We have 10 minutes left for the entire game right now, guys. Nice though. Hmm. Cannot get the exception now because there's only one way to put this ball using the ropes. But is he going to take the risks? It's not. It's not. He didn't. I was hoping he's going to use the real shot. Okay, four. Alarm two. This is probably the last frame now because there are less than 10 minutes in this game. So this is 8 minutes more. We have 45 minutes for every game, 25 seconds for a shot. So yeah, he's just going to give us a break around right now. Check this up. Hmm? Ah, that was a very close That was close break and run for us, guys. Guys, this is the last game for Division 1. Well, we don't know if this is the last play, but this is the last game. And we have Kalam versus Oge. Oge 4, Kalam 2. And at the end of this league, we have just two players. The ball moved now. The black ball moved. The player was trying to protest if it was a foul, but unfortunately, it's not a foul. So whatever it is now, that is the end of the league because there are less than 3 minutes. So anything less than 3 minutes is the end of the game. Yeah, yes. There are less than 3 minutes now, and this is 3:03. Short. No, 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 no. Yeah. So that's the end of the game. No. Yes. So the game ends at 4-3 because it's within 3 minutes. A nice game by the players. Well done. So let us check the table right now, guys. The table, because we've ended all games, I need to refresh and check the table. Let's check out the table on Snookerz. The table right, wow! Spartan is in second place. Spartan is leading the table. Owen is the last on the table. Yes. Kalam is in number 5th. Kalam on 5. Yes. Yes. Great performance from Taton so far and Spartan. They've both won 2-2. Even we thought 1-2 or get 1-2, but the score margin is the difference. You understand? But the good thing about Stokazi League, break and run, golden break and make any player move to the top. That's what advantage you to move to the top three. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying tuned to this time. We really appreciate it. We'll be live here next week again for Division 1. And as of that time, Division 2 will be starting simultaneously. We'll be having a lot of players like Samilari. We'll be having Tino. We'll be having Oriade. We'll be having Oyo. We'll be having many more players, guys. So stay tuned for this amazing league. God bless.